Teezo Touchdown has quietly been taking over the hip-hop scene. He's been just looming in the background of it all, gaining the support of legends in hip-hop from Travis Scott to Tyler the Creator to even recently Drake. However, despite his outgoing personality and positive attitude, there isn't much out there to learn about the person behind the character. So, it begs to ask the question, who is Teezo Touchdown? And why does he have nails on his head? And honestly, I can't answer everything, but I can try. Aaron Thomas, better known today as Teezo Touchdown, was born on October 31st of 1992. He was born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and his love for music came early in life. Mainly, this was thanks to his dad, who was a DJ. And as a result of that, Teezo grew up listening to a wide range of music.
Listen to whatever song my daddy played. Marvin Gaye, Frankie Beverly,
and the impact that this had on Teezo's career and life cannot be understated, especially because his dad was the one to teach him how to DJ. And with all of those facts combined, it's easier to understand that in 4th grade, a young Teezo Touchdown was out there shopping and screwing music. But even outside of that instance, the DJ influence is heard throughout Teezo's music, mainly because Teezo's range is insane. Like, I don't know anybody else who can go from this
go shopping, I'm dropping
to this.
I may be just
Teezo credits Marvin Gaye and Prince as major influences in his style. And you can definitely tell that Prince did have a lot of impact in terms of showmanship, but even outside of that, his non-conventional fashion, his weird interviews, and his overall passion when it comes to his artistry make him stand out even more when it comes to a genre that's full of rappers. But I guess that's kind of something I should mention. He's not just a rapper. Like, yeah, he does rap sometimes, but at times, you can convince me that this is like alternate universe Steve Lacy. Although, it wasn't always like that. Teezo's career started back in high school when he started releasing music under the name of A.T. To be honest with you, I cannot find a single snippet of the songs he released back in high school, nor can I find like footage of him in high school. So who knows? Maybe he just like appeared in the universe one day. He didn't even go to high school for real. Anyways, he would work mainly in public service, something that most people would basically hate, but Teezo did it with a smile.
I feel like I've had a lot of jobs before this. I was a janitor, I was a bartender, I worked in retail. So a lot of what I do is customer service. I'm always open to hear what, my people want to see.
This type of positive outview in life does carry on through Teezo's career, and it's probably a big reason for why he didn't give up on the dream, because he is a little bit of a late bloomer. Despite his recent appearances on major albums, Teezo is not what you would consider an overnight success, with the beginning of Teezo Touchdown as an alter ego going back to 2016, as around this time he started to associate with the musical collective Cake Supply, and with joining the musical group, Teezo would start to work on music beyond just producing for local artists.
But they wanna put me in the ground.
He continued to grind in the shadows, and by 2019, Teezo would gain a bit of notoriety alongside producer Coop with their song 100 Drums.
Anybody brave anymore? Does anybody?
And honestly, I'm surprised I haven't heard a drill Panic at the Disco song.
I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of?
Anyways, after years of grinding, Teezo finally started getting some recognition with the turn of the decade on the horizon. He could be seen hanging around Trippie Redd, as well as getting cosigns from Chance the Rapper, which I know y'all hate the guy, but not too much on Chance. With the turn of the decade though, Teezo started to take music even more seriously than before, releasing more songs than he ever has. And at the same time, all of the songs that he put out would be accompanied by a music video directed by Teezo Touchdown.
You better not break my heart. I said I was never gonna love again.
And hey, these music videos aren't that bad. Like, they're actually decent. All in all, 2020 was a good year for Teezo Touchdown, especially with the release of Sucker.
Don't be a sucker.
Honestly, this song lands on the more meh side of Teezo Touchdown, but it's important to know because as the story goes, the song caught the ear of one Tyler the Creator. Now, Tyler the Creator needs no introduction, but for the fun of it, quick resume. Grammy winner, chart topper, overall rap icon, and fashion icon. At least I've heard. I'm not really sure. I don't know anything about fashion, bro. Well, anyways, that Tyler the Creator was gearing up for a new record in 2021. And that album featured a star cast, Ty Dolla $ign, NBA YoungBoy, Uzi, Pharrell Williams, and Lil Wayne being some of the key artists featured on the album. But amongst a who's who of rap stars, there was one name that stood out and that nobody really knew who he was. Of course, that was our boy Teezo Touchdown. Considering the low stature of Teezo Touchdown, this was an amazing accomplishment. Unfortunately though, Run It Up doesn't really do much with him. Although I understand why Teezo's wilder side wasn't on display here, I still feel like he could have done more with this. And that's not me dissing Tyler or Teezo, but this could have been better. And hopefully down the line, there's much better in store. Still though, I'm not complaining, because after this, a lot more people knew about the name Teezo Touchdown. But not me. I found out about Teezo Touchdown a little bit later. Specifically with this campaign to keep mid off the streets. As an artist that is still establishing himself, I think this is pretty smart. And on top of that, it was pretty funny for me the first time I saw it. I legitimately thought it was like a TikTok skit, but no, it was Teezo. I like the creativity, at least me personally. And considering this is low budget Teezo, I cannot wait to see what happens when he has big bucks around him. In the following years, Teezo has made a name of himself, with many considering him a really good feature artist, working alongside artists like Westside Boogie, Smino, and Don Toliver.
Just wanna have.
Personally though, my favorite feature of his is the one on Red Light alongside Between Friends. Though you might have heard Teezo recently on Travis Scott's Utopia. And man, talk about a high placement feature, considering Utopia is the most hyped album in 2023, at least hip hop wise. And hey, it seems like the Teezo stock is still rising. Just a couple nights ago, he walked with Drake onto the stage of his tour, which is a pretty big deal. The Drake cosign does wonders for people. And hey, according to Drake, Teezo Touchdown has an album in store that is some of the best music he's heard in his life. And luckily for us, that album is just around the corner with a scheduled release date for September 8th. And some of you are watching from the future, so you can tell me if it was a good album or not. But regardless of what happens, I like Teezo Touchdown and I really wish the best for him. You don't often see people with the personality he has or the type of character or style, and it's really refreshing to see someone like him. I will be waiting for that album and I really hope he succeeds in life. But yeah. Not gonna lie, y'all, thanks for the support. I haven't said that in a while. I think I should say that. I don't say it as much as I used to, and hey, that's my bad. That's my bad. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Oh, and shout out to Jay Dilla. I almost forgot. I'm not gonna lie.